Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
Oh boy, today is a very exciting day of ReZero. I think
Talk about cliffhangers. We ended on a huge one last time.
Is this the biggest, most exciting cliffhanger we've had in season 2 so far, you think?
Well, he knows, I forget the key word or the question that
it's time
he's supposed to
ask the question or something like that.
Okay, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we finally get a sizable chunk of information. I don't pretend that we're going to get everything. I want to know more than we know right now. And if it doesn't happen this episode, I'm just going to throw my hands up and assume it's never going to happen. Because this is like, they've been building up to this. He's been on a freaking scavenger hunt of information. We'll go to the sanctuary. We'll go to this Frederica. Go to Roswaal. Go to Betty. Like, it's like, dude's been bouncing back and forth. So if it doesn't happen this episode, I don't know when it's going to happen. Probably never. Maybe like season 5. I don't know.
Season 5. Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to get today. It's funny, you know, I was reflecting upon the last episodes that we watched over the week, and I was reflecting on my kind of very strange experience watching this now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like, when we're watching it, I don't remember pretty much anything that's happening in season 2. But I do remember some key macro points, like I knew that Subaru had a flashback. And it's weird. I didn't remember that there was any trouble at the mansion at all.
Really?
Didn't remember at all that there was any trouble with the mansion. And so now I'm like, well, what happens here at all? Like, I was thinking, like, well, maybe it's uneventful.
You were checked out.
Dude, I was so checked out. But then there's some things that I, like Roswaal being really sus and like kind of like assuming like he knew Subaru would do it. Like, I didn't remember that, but I do vaguely remember a feeling I probably would have had at that moment of like being checked out, right? It's such a bizarre kind of barely recollection. Like, I'm more remembering my feeling of how I felt after the fact of watching that scene and not remembering it than like remembering the scene itself. Yeah. I'm not sure why I was so checked out. Maybe I like broke up with my long-term girlfriend around this time. It actually could have been something like that. I was like so emotionally done or something. Who knows? But I was just... So it's been a great, I'm really actually genuinely glad that I don't remember so much, because like all of this feels really freaking new. There's like a couple of things here and there, and obviously there's like the issues that I have cropped up here and there and stuff. But like, other than that, I'm having a freaking great time.
Well, even better, right? Like, so that works out.
Yeah, so it's been great. So I'm really excited to see what the frick is going to happen in these episodes. Cause all I remember is season 2 is like about the sanctuary, but like I don't remember any of the specifics. So this is like a curveball even for me. Like, it feels like almost even more of a curveball, because I should have remembered something like this.
Yeah, they better not pull an Attack on Titan freaking flashback for like 2 episodes straight of like stuff that happened in the past, just to avoid answering the immediate question of what happened the moment he saw Betty. But we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Well, George, is that your prediction? We got flashbacks?
No, I hope we don't get a flashback. I hope it's all current stuff, and I don't expect even Betty to know everything, but I want Betty to at least say what she knows. I want her to tell Subaru, so give him some information, man. We the viewers and Subaru himself need some info. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
Are we gonna get Betty witch or not witch confirmation today? What do you think?
If she is a witch, that is a huge piece of information.
Because like,
this is like the best time to do it. If it doesn't happen now,
because like he's gone and met another witch. I don't know, but again, every time I say this, I remember you mentioning like, oh, well, we saw the silhouettes of the witches and none of them looked like her. But then maybe again, she changed her hairstyle.
That's what I was gonna say. Like hair grows, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I hope so, but we usually have much more of a preamble, but I just feel like there's nothing else.
Dude, I just want to know. I say we just go in and freaking figure it out.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay. Perfect. Oh. Oh.
No, he wants out?
He wants to go save Rem.
No, he wants to die.
He wants to die?
Oh, no, you're right.
Just disappeared. She knew.
She's dead, bro.
She knows. Please don't reset checkpoint.
She said something like that before. What?
What?
But she saved him.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, what? Oh, because of the reset.
Yeah.
Oh, Subaru. Don't say, oh, poor Betty. Oh.
She doesn't understand. I don't think she's a witch, dude. Bro.
Oh no!
Dude, I have a feeling checkpoint's gonna reset.
I'm so conflicted right now.
Oh. Oh, she has that, or is that his? That was hers. Whoa. Whoa, 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 dude.
Oh.
Oh. What? Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
Dude, she's a cult. She's a member of the cult.
Everything I do is according to the guidance of the gospel. What?
Bro. That's written in there?
What?
Subaru's written in the book?
Oh.
Human. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Bro,
oh
what
my
the frick?
gosh. Okay, okay. She is not a member. She is not a witch. But she's a member of the cult.
You think she's a bishop?
Something. Something. Everything she does is for Mother. The Witch of Envy is her. Did Betelgeuse ever refer to the Witch of Envy as a mother?
I don't
Can't
know.
remember.
No, I've never heard anyone say that before. No, no one has.
And she's calling him human. Wait, is she not a human?
No, I think she's a spirit for some reason. They said great spirit, and I kept thinking like, I don't know why, but I feel like she's not human.
I vaguely remember that, actually.
Right? The great spirit of the library.
Yeah, something
and
like that.
I took that like super literally. Maybe I wasn't supposed to, but I took it like actual that she's like a great spirit. Similar to like Puck.
Is she to the Witch of Envy what Puck is to Emilia, maybe? Like she made a covenant with the witch somehow?
I'm not totally convinced that Puck isn't like that to the Witch of Envy, to be totally honest.
True, maybe there's something there, yeah.
Based on like what we saw in the movie.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
so,
true.
I don't know.
Okay, alright, let's see.
Bro, this is so freaking sad. I hate seeing Betty sad. It's the worst.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
She got in?
What? How?
No way she found this place. Did Betty let her find this place? Beatrice is gonna let her kill her? Oh, cut his arm off.
What is going on? Oh.
Oh boy, where does he reset to?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, here. Okay.
Okay.
This is still the checkpoint.
So, Betty said something that maybe, I don't know, you might have picked up on, but it's like very anime tropey. She was basically being a huge tsundere, and she was basically tsundere, and she was basically like, it's not like you moved my heart or anything like that, right? Like, as if she's admitting that at some point she was moved in some way emotionally because of the actions or just that knowing Subaru in general. So
meaning what? Meaning she deviated from what the book said?
Right. Meaning like she's has a confliction right now between what the gospel is telling her to do and her saving of Subaru, that it may it wasn't expressly said, but like some of the stuff, including saving him just now, may or may not have been in the gospel of what she was supposed to do. Like, it was just like
interesting,
super freaking vague, it seemed like. So yeah. Like,
okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Like, she's conflicted about her position of like, so is she freaking, so she's on
the witch's side.
She's on the witch's side. But not fully. Yeah, but is she on,
is what I think.
Is she on Elsa's side? Because last time, now I'm not sure, because if she's on Elsa's side, which it seems like she was just now, like Elsa said there was 2 maids and a shut-in. Initially we assumed it was Subaru, and then I was thinking it couldn't be Subaru, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
But like then it's like, okay, well, why is she here to come kill Beatrice, and Beatrice doesn't fight back? She doesn't even kill Beatrice first.
I don't know if she's on Elsa's side. I don't know.
Why wouldn't Elsa like attack her right away? Like, if she's pretty freaking powerful, why would she just like go over? I don't know. She did start to walk to Beatrice, and then Subaru stopped her.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not on the same team, because she said, "Oh, he cares about you."
It's so hard to say, dude. There's so much info we lack. It's hard to say. Like, both theories could be correct at this point. I don't know.
Bro. Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness for that.
Emilia.
This is heartbreaking every time. The way he deals with her each time is slightly different.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's had an effect each time, because we did have a weird difference the second time than the first, right?
True, yeah.
Okay, this is similar to the first time.
Dude. Subaru puts on such a brave face every time. He's such a like... Dang.
Oh, he's leaving.
Props to him.
Oh. Oh, she's shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tragic.
Bro. Every time, you can just like pull it off.
Oh.
What?
Interesting. You're right. Because the first time he was shook.
Yeah.
The whole thing was unnerving, and now he's just like, oh, just another day. Oh, frick. I wonder if people are going to start... I guess not people, it's specifically Otto. I wonder if Otto is going to get fucking suspicious.
Otto's perceptive, man.
Yeah, interesting thing to say. Yeah, he's doing something different every time.
Yeah.
He also becomes like even more closed off each loop. Like the first time he like gave him the stone, he's like, I want you to do the trials. The next time he helped him a bit getting back with Ram, but then like wouldn't give him the stone or want him to do the trial. And now he's just like, frick you. Right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's so weird what's happening each loop. It's so strange.
Otto's gonna be paying close attention to Subaru, I feel.
Yeah.
Like from this point forward.
Yeah, so much is changing each time. I wonder why though. She left.
Yeah. How did she get
How?
out? Yeah, exactly. She is also half-blood.
Oh. It's
a different. She's wearing white this time, not black.
Oh boy. Why do I have an uneasy feeling about this?
Why is it so secretive? Yeah, just tell him. Because I want to know.
Yeah, right? Oh, wow. Bro, his perspective on the trial has changed every time. The first time, he wanted Emilia to do it. The second time, he was going to do it. And now the third time, he just doesn't want her specifically to go through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, so much is changing every single loop. This is bizarre.
Nice. He's got faith in Emilia. That's good.
Yeah, okay. That's an interesting way to...
Tell him. Yes, please tell him. Gaji Gawazed? What did he say? Oh.
Didn't have enough of the half-blood, maybe? Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
She's one... Yeah, 1/3? Quarter? Yeah.
So they're like half... Yeah, they're half siblings.
What?
Okay.
Bauman.
Why have him walk all the way out here, though?
Yeah, right?
Quoting her.
Yeah, right. I don't know about this, man.
Yeah, what? Emilia's gonna react just like last time.
Yeah, but the worst part is that it seems like he's going behind her back now to do it.
He said he was gonna go talk to Roswaal and Emilia. So he's
And
gonna
Emilia?
like propose. Yeah, he's gonna propose something to them.
Okay.
I need you to keep quiet and behave yourself. She doesn't want him to do the trial.
What does that mean? Holy jeez,
bro. What?
What? But she won't let him frickin' go now. What? Why? Oh, frick.
Oh my gosh, dude. The frickin' thing is in danger. Why? Oh. Dang, dude.
That's why things are changing every time. Because every time he comes back, he's got more miasma than he did the last time, so people act differently.
Yes, I think you're right. Yep.
Oh, frick. That's why he's more hostile each time.
Yeah. Oh.
That makes so much sense. I totally forgot about this. Oh.
Dude.
Dude, what a freaking a-hole. Oh!
Wait, what was he licking?
He was gonna bite his tongue. No, this is not good.
Eyes look just like Roswaal. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Roswaal knows. Maybe Roswaal has the same power, dude. We talked about this last time.
Subaru is Roswaal, baby.
Maybe, yeah. From the future.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's a big one. Or you're right, he may have the power. We talked about that too, yeah.
Yeah. They're all looking for him.
Oh, she's mobilized everyone. Clairvoyance?
Oh, she's using, yeah.
She can't even find him with
she
clairvoyance?
She can't even see him. Bro.
This fucking guy.
Oh, he knows. Otto knows.
Otto figured it out.
Otto knows.
That's right, because Otto... I feel like I'm pausing a lot, but it is what it is. Otto knows that they left together. And then he just said alone. He's like, wait a second, that's not true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't do anything to Otto, though. Oh my gosh.
Speak of the devil.
He's gonna intimidate Otto.
What is that?
What is that? Money?
Oh, I think it is money. Otto, no. Are you serious?
Poor Subaru, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. That everything's in danger.
Yeah, and how long is he gonna be here? Bro, how long has he been in here for?
Yell, I can return by death. Just yell it right now.
Right. Oh, good point.
What did she give him? Medicine? Oh, she knocked him out.
Food? What is going on?
He woke up again. Dude.
Oh, dude, all the things that would be going through his head.
All the crap he's gone through.
No, don't do that. Oh, man, that's so fucking fricked. No, poor Subaru, dude. This sucks.
Yeah, dude. Poor guy. He knows so much, and yet he's still so utterly helpless.
Oh. Is that Otto?
Who is this? Sounds like Otto. Yeah.
What? No way. How?
Oh.
How did he find him?
Yeah, I don't know how he found him.
3
days.
3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Otto thinks he's the pro tag. That's amazing.
Dude, but 3 days have happened, man.
True. That's a great point. Is he just that good of a guy?
He thinks of him as a friend, okay. I guess they did go through all the whale stuff together.
Yeah.
Right? Like...
Oh.
Bro, Subaru. Don't be this dense, dude. I know you're kind of dense, but not this dense.
Aww. Oh, this is so sweet.
Oh, bro, don't laugh in his face. Come on. Okay, all right, now get it out. You also wanted to be his friend. Dude, Garfield's gonna hear them.
Aww.
Got a friend. Okay.
Dang. Friend. This. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Friend.
Bro, okay. I'm glad Subaru's got a friend. Great. Betty, you didn't tell us one frickin' thing, man.
George doesn't give a frick about the beautiful Otto Natsuki Subaru friendship. I'm here for it.
Listen, that's nice and all. I'm happy for Subaru. I'm happy for Otto. They can be friends till they grow gray hairs and frickin' are hunched over with age. I don't, like, I care, but I don't care. I need frickin' information, okay?
Wow, George.
I can't believe it.
I'm supposed to be the cold-hearted, calculating one. You're the one, frickin'. Dang, that was touching, George, and you're just like,
I'm not denying that. Yes, it was touching. It was sweet, great, love it, wonderful.
Who is
just
this
do it
guy?
in another episode.
What the frick, George? I thought that was beautiful. Subaru has a friend. I think this. I don't know about you today,
dude,
George.
He's just gonna die, and it's gonna get reset anyways. Okay, freaking.
No.
Get it over with.
Hold on. I think this says a lot about the headspace of Subaru, and I think it's a great freaking support for Subaru that he's going through these.
You're wrong, dude.
Bro, he's going through these death loops. And he's so focused on the plan and doing things right that he's not even thinking about living a normal freaking person's life. And he can't even take a step back to even think for a second about the relationships that he's building because he's becoming so desensitized to the resetting and then the replanning of getting things done that he can't even focus on a relationship. And the fact that like Otto is there and he's like, yeah, you're my buddy. And he's just like, it just hit him like a freaking out of nowhere. I think it's fantastic. Subaru needs a friend, like an actual friend. He's got a love interest, and he's got like, I guess Rem, like Rem and Ram are kind of
non-existent right now.
Yeah, like Rem is deleted, and Ram's not really a friend. She's like an acquaintance. Like he doesn't really have a friend. Roswaal's a frick face, and like who knows? So
you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're 100% right, and this will surely help Subaru in the future. But I need information. Subaru needs information. And yeah, you're right. It sucks he can't live a normal life.
Hold on. That's cope. Subaru needs information. All right, buddy. That's cope.
He does, okay? He needs to figure out this whole freaking reset thing
Subaru
because he can't live a normal life until he figures it out, okay?
Subaru is George's self-insert right now, and he's just like, Subaru needs information. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sure thing.
No, honestly, I need information. I need to freaking figure out what is going on, man, or I will go crazy.
There's so much going on.
I am shocked Subaru isn't already crazy.
Yes.
I said this so much in season 1. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I don't know how he finds the will to keep going, man. I just don't. Like, why
puts
would
on
you?
A face. Because you know how? You know how, George? Read this. Because he gets people
Otto
to support him. He gets friends. He gets Rem. He gets frickin' Emilia. He has people to help lift him up, and that's how he's making it through it for them.
I know.
But you want to throw all that away, George.
But even with a friend, even with 5 friends, I still don't know how he finds the wherewithal to keep going, man. Like,
bro, this is anime. And you don't know about the power of friendship?
Oh, okay.
Come on, George.
Sure.
That's an anime classic.
Yeah, like, I mean, yes, a support system is needed, and it's gonna go a long way. But like, he just saw everybody, well, not everybody, but he just saw like a bunch of people die at the mansion. Yes. He's been killed countless times. He literally was just reliving all the horrible deaths he's had.
Yeah.
When does he reach a snapping point, dude? At what point is it just too much? And he just throws his hands up in the air.
3 days.
How can you not feel helpless, dude? How?
Wow. Because, you know why? He's got his good old buddy, Otto.
Okay.
I love Otto now, dude. I am an Otto stan.
He wipes away all the freaking other previous deaths and future deaths, apparently.
That's right. Dude. That's right. Otto is the master merchant, and he's wiped away all the debts, baby. Bro, he freaking went out of his way, put his life in danger, and no one else could find him except for freaking Otto. Otto went out of his way to look for Subaru because he was his friend.
He kept looking. He kept searching. Yeah.
He kept searching, bro. He's a freaking legend.
To him. Yes. Don't misunderstand me. I have nothing against Otto. It's just more of like, bro,
I feel like the friendship of Otto has hit me just like it hit Subaru. I didn't realize how much I liked. I mean, I liked Otto, but now I'm like, you know what? Otto's a freaking Chad, actually.
He is. He's a bro, dude. I'm not denying that. But like the fact remains, the mansion is still in danger. He still needs to find a freaking figure out a way to break the barrier.
Okay.
Roswaal continues to be sus. He doesn't know. How does he not know people at the mansion aren't already dead?
He doesn't. He doesn't. But you know what, George?
The freaking checkpoint reset.
He can't get answers to any of this stuff. He can't go to any checkpoints. He can't do anything until his friend, buddy, pal, Otto comes and freaking saves him because he was stranded there. So we owe all the future answers we get to Otto and saving Subaru.
Yes, you're right. Yes. I'm not trying to speak down on Otto in any of what I'm saying. I'm just in shock of Subaru's will to keep going.
For sure.
I don't know if I would. Would you?
I mean, what else could you do?
On your 30th death, clearly your run with these people is just not working out. Maybe half of them could be dead. Let's say he walks into the mansion and then Rem, Petra, what's her face? Frederica, let's say they're dead. Let's say they're just dead.
Bro.
You walk to the mansion, you try and figure out how to reset.
Hold on.
You reset, and the checkpoint is Otto saving you right now, and they're dead no matter what you do. What do you do?
Listen,
you keep going? Like, you have to keep going, obviously. Like, you can't just, like, not keep going. But, like...
Iron will, determination. You're talking to the guy who will literally beat his fucking head against a thing. Like, we've had technical problems with the freaking... This whole setup thing. Like, it's way more... Especially, like, the stream stuff. Way more advanced than anyone could possibly imagine. I literally fucking bashed my head against that. I'm not saying that is even remotely equivalent to what Subaru's doing, but listen, you just get that fucking iron will, and you fucking bring out your inner autist, and you fucking go grind out, and you just keep doing it. Because what else are you gonna do? You're absolutely gonna have moments, like, you're gonna have peaks and valleys, right? Like, I can sympathize on some level with, like, the absolutely burning frustration he must feel at times where he's just like at his lowest point. And he's just like, I can't, like, this is so frustrating. I can't do it anymore. It's not working. I don't have the answers. But then you have like, he hits his lowest point like now, but then you have friends like Otto that come and pick you back up. And like people like Rem has helped him with that. Emilia has helped him with that. Otto's now helping with that. So we got to give our frickin' dues to all the frickin' people who are lifting this boy back up.
You're right. You're right. I'm not even disputing any of that. I'm just saying it's wildly impressive, and like Subaru has his faults, but this frickin' relentless march forward is impressive and commendable.
Yeah. He's the Shingeki no Kyojin. He's the attack titan, baby. He's just gonna keep moving forward.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just Props to him, man.
Yep.
Props
to Otto.
I bow in respect to Mr. Subaru here because I like to think
Stan.
I like to think I'd also keep going, man. Like,
you would.
Here in the safety and obviously this is a fictional story, right? But like in the comfort of my freaking chair in a well air-conditioned room, comfortable, freaking haven't been stabbed a bajillion times. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, I think I'd keep going. Maybe.
You would.
Maybe.
You know why? Because you'd have a buddy like Otto helping you out.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was gonna say you'd have a buddy like Graham, and I would be the self-insert into Otto helping you. But then I was like, no, I'd want to be freaking Ferris, so I wouldn't want to be Otto.
Oh
so.
my gosh, this freaking dude.
With that happy note.
Oh my gosh.
How about we go on to the next episode, George? Bro, healer and freaking cute femboy.
I'd take one look at Ferris and I'd be like, bro, witch, send me back. They're send me back.
George, you would say that to me? How dare you?
I'd give up right then and there. All the other deaths, bro. Those would be a breeze.
George.
One cat girl, I guess it's cat boy, dude. I'd freaking just collapse on the floor and give up. It's over. I can't be in here. I can't live in this world anymore.
Wow, with that perspective, it's amazing the anime club's still going at all. How could you survive, George? Oh my gosh, dude.
All right. I'm glad we have another episode because this next one, surely this next one's gonna give us answers. 100%, bro. No doubt.
100%. I do sympathize with you a little bit. It didn't feel like we got a lot out of this episode from a answers perspective. We certainly got even more questions at the beginning of this. We did get some answers. The loops being fricky every time, that was answered today, right? We got one answer.
Yeah, that was like a question and an answer that was like raised this episode though. Like, yeah, it was slightly strange last episode, but he also behaved differently. And so it was like, oh, okay.
It wasn't that different though. He wasn't that different.
Well, not like crazy different, but it was different enough where I could be like, it didn't raise such a big question in my mind because I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Sure.
Well, he was encouraging Emilia to proceed, and now he's like, well, I'm going to move aside Emilia. I'm going to be the one to do it, right? Which is like, I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I can see what's going on or why people would react differently.
Sure, that's fair. And I think you're right. This episode definitely was like, okay, something really bizarre is going on, for sure. We also did get a semi-answer that Betty absolutely is part of the witch cult in some capacity.
I guess we did get an answer. We already suspected.
Right.
But we did get a confirmation that she isn't a witch, but she is tied to the cult somehow.
We didn't get confirmation that she's not a witch. I think
she's not a witch. There's no way. There's no way.
I mean,
she wouldn't be tied to the gospel the same way as Petoguse is. Because the witch of greed, I guess she's a totally separate witch, but she's not tied to the gospel either. I wouldn't think that any of the other witches would be tied to the gospel.
Yeah, you're right. You're very likely right, but I'm the type of person that like I'll go up to that 99%, but I'm not going to say that she's not a witch until I fucking hear that she's something that she's not, which is not a witch.
Well,
so
would another witch refer to the Witch of Envy as mother?
Maybe. Depends. It depends on like what the situation is with her allegiances. Maybe she's one of the witches that defected and she sold out the other witches.
Suppose,
right? There's possibilities still, for sure, right? Like if you needed a witch to betray the other witches to then open up an opportunity for the Witch of Envy to kill the other witches, like she didn't start being the most powerful witch. There's no way, right? So something had to happen where there was an opening and then she gained some witch factors from the other witch. Yeah. Maybe she got Beatrice's witch factor, then she gave an opening to get some other witches' factor. And then, now she's super powerful, and then it's just a matter of hunting down the other ones. Listen, I'm not saying I don't even think she is a witch, but I'm not ruling out the possibility that she was a witch at some point because we still don't know 100%.
Yeah, for right now, if I had to put money down, I would bet on her being maybe not the same thing that Puck is to Emilia, but something like that. Some sort of spirit under covenant or serving willingly or something to the witch.
It's a possibility. I wouldn't say it's so heavy that I'd put money down, but it's certainly like a reasonable explanation, I would say.
Yeah, like I don't, money maybe is going a little too far because even with my own theory, I don't have all the details, I don't think. Right. Her being a witch is what I think is the least likely possibility.
Sure.
Like I'd give that like a 10% maybe.
Sure, I would agree with that. I would. Yeah. I mean, I even think it's a possibility, but I agree it's probably the lowest possibility at this point. I would say one of the highest possibilities is she's some kind of archbishop of some variety potentially, or like archbishop candidate or something like that. I think it's the highest. Then the next could be she's some kind of spirit related to
spirit. Yeah, archbishop is probably a high one as well, actually.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, Yeah, especially if she like was out tryouts with Betelgeuse or something. I don't know. Frickin' that's how they got to know each other, and he passed the training trial,
True.
whatever, right? So
would also kind of explain why she's so powerful.
Yep.
As well.
Yep.
Because all those bishops seem to be very powerful.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, show, for having one more for us to watch.
Absolutely. Frickin' yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Did you know Otto had that power?
Yeah, remember he's had a power to like hear the trees or something, remember? He was like
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
okay.
he had I don't know exactly what
That's
the details
probably how
were.
he found them then. That's probably how he found Subaru.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see that again. Like his ears are like vibrating. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Beatrice.
Ram?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it. Oh boy.
Oh. He can shapeshift just like his sister.
I'm not surprised because he's got that thing, right? And they're kind of similar. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not good.
Okay.
He's gonna frickin'. But Ram's helping
Can he catch him? Yeah. Can he catch up? Right.
Not just catch up, but how is he gonna frickin' deal with Ram? Like he's not gonna hurt Ram. No way. She's gonna be the buffer.
We know how strong he is. Frederica is a quarter.
He won't beat Ram.
He won't.
Right?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Let's hope. Let's hope. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now actually on to the next one.
Yes.
How am I not surprised? I guess I just don't know who else it would be if it wasn't Ram. Like which character would it have possibly been, right?
Yeah. And Roswaal, potentially being Subaru from the future or having a similar power, would probably egg Ram on to be like, help Otto, help Subaru somehow.
Right. Yeah.
So. Yep. See, there you go.
For what?
He's gonna finish the trial. He's going to finish the trial.
That's what you think he's gonna do?
That's what he wanted to do 3 days ago. Oh, maybe talk to Roswaal.
No,
first?
he wanted to talk to Roswaal.
Yeah.
Remember?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Please. Please give us something.
Only you can answer.
Oh. Bro, just answer the question. Come on.
Oh. Interesting change of phrase right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he think that he's also part of the witch cult then?
I mean, if Roswaal knows that she's part of the witch cult and he still employs her under that knowledge, Roswaal maybe isn't directly a member, but is complacent to the witch cult, which also, you know, is a problem.
But Subaru just said the witch cult is him and Roswaal. And then he's like,
my enemy.
Right? Like he had an epiphany, like, wait a second.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's sus, right? He'd be sus employing someone from the witch cult.
Yeah. Wait.
Bro, just answer the frickin' question. Closely akin a gospel. Is it a different type of gospel? It's not a gospel. Oh, tells her the future.
The defective versions.
Oh. No way. Bro, Subaru, you gotta follow up on this, man.
Yes, right. Bro, he didn't say that last time. He should have freaking said that last time.
He was under duress. Like, I forgive him for not saying it. He's kind of dumb for not actually remembering, but yeah.
What does that mean?
Efficient. I am that person? Oh.
What does that mean?
Oh. Answer it affirmatively. Oh, dude.
What is happening?
What?
What?
Okay. So, all right, I just want to make sure I understood exactly what happened. So that tome she has is a tome of wisdom, and it predicts the future.
Yeah. It not predicts, but it seems like it literally freaking says the future.
Okay.
Like it's a magical
that's a
item.
very distinct difference,
so
right?
It's a magical item that shows the future, and then you can follow it, I guess, based on like what it says.
Man, there are
copies of that the witch cult is using. That's giving like sometimes correct, sometimes not correct, like
information. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that work with Subaru though? Because he's changed the future.
That's a great freaking question.
So that he's the person that the gospel is talking about, that the tome's probably talking about, and that's why he's like, I am that person. Maybe the gospel talks about a person that comes from another world. Oh, and how would Roswaal know I am that person?
Or no, what if the question is, are you someone who's died? And
maybe
you
it's
say,
something
I
like
am that person. Or like come back from death or something.
Okay.
It could be another world though too. Yeah, I wonder what the question is. And then she's bound to help them based on contract that she can't overwrite.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's going to help with
She's not serving, but she's under the service of Mother.
Yeah. So is it not the witch then? Because we assumed
it's
the Gospel's
not
the witch
it can't
cult.
Be.
The Mother is obviously the Witch of Envy. So this must be someone else entirely, maybe.
Yeah, like it can't. It doesn't make sense. It'd be the Witch of Envy.
If she's not a witch
so
cultist,
close.
Then it couldn't be, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're so close, dude. I feel like we're so close to answers. All right, this wasn't like very direct, but I can't wait for this conversation. I fear that we're not gonna have time this episode for that, but we'll see.
He's got Parrish here. That means he's getting on. He's going to the freaking place. We're only like a third of the way through.
Let's hope Garfield doesn't stop him. Let's see. Let's just see. Oh my gosh. Ram, just chill. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't necessary.
Oh, frick.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Wait, he's not transformed.
Yes, as they say, of course.
As they say. Bro, is he stronger than Ram?
I don't know.
Oh, she's talking him down. Oh, or not.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Or yes.
Oh, shit, it was Banana and Sunset? Yeah.
It was not a good idiom, I guess.
Dude, I think he's just willing to attack Ram. I'm hot for you.
A useless employee, oh my gosh.
Jeez, he's strong, dude.
Frick. Bro, this guy's unhinged.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, is he calling somebody else?
What?
Is it his, Oh, what is this?
Those people? No. What is this? Oh, it is people.
Oh, there are people. Okay, keep going. Come on, don't spend time here talking.
No way.
Oh, bro, did he?
No
There's
way.
no way Ram's dead. Dude, he's way bigger than Frederica,
Bro.
man.
Yeah, what? He's nothing like an actual tiger. What the heck?
Oh, jeez.
Is he gonna
Did
give
one
himself
flick
up?
from his dude, and Subaru's dead.
Oh no. Well, this is one way to do it. No.
Oh no, Otto.
No.
Oh my gosh,
No
dude.
way,
oh my
dude.
gosh.
Dude, Otto saved him. What the frick? He's such a bro.
I know. Ah, please don't reset. Please don't reset. Please don't reset. Dude, is he like gone berserk? Can he not see? No, don't leave. You gotta reset. You gotta reset. Don't let Garfield die, dude. Or not Garfield, Otto. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my
no.
gosh.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh,
No,
what
no,
is
no, no.
happening? What is this? Oh.
What?
Oh.
Bro, it is one thing after the other, dude. What the frick? Why is he here?
What?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
Did it reset? What? Oh, this is the next trial.
Has it been months?
I think this is a trial, dude. I don't think this is...
Dude, did Emilia die?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
This is like frickin' back at the manor when
Oh, you're
Huck
right.
went crazy.
Yes.
Oh, is it though?
Oh
I don't
my
know.
gosh.
It's either been... No, it's been months. It has. Even Roswaal's gone? No way.
Did he get teleported into the future?
Dude, if Otto is freaking dead permanently now, that's gonna be the freaking worst thing.
What is that?
Is that like Puck?
Or Ram? It's got. I guess Ram doesn't have her horn anymore. It's gonna
It's
turn
so
into a
cute.
beast.
But I'm like,
It's gonna
so
turn into a
freaking
beast,
sus.
dude. Oh,
What?
Frick! Jeez, dude. Oh. Oh, dude, it's freaking little rabbit chew. What the
What is-
frick?
His foot?
Oh, his foot as well? Oh my gosh. What is that symbol
they're-
on them?
They're freaking witch fiends. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is the worst way to die, dude. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. They're burrowing into his flesh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. His eye.
Holy frick.
What was that? What was the point of this? What is happening? Bro.
Oh my gosh, Subaru.
Oh, there's the witch scent. It once again earned the qualification.
Huh?
What?
同じ客人を招くことは珍しい。誇っていいよ。
What is happening, dude?
怠惰の魔女因子に働きかけ、安定を
Encouraging stability.
でなければ君の心
Oh.
は砕け散っていたからね。
Oh my gosh. No way.
ここでのことを覚えている限りは大丈夫じゃないかな。ねえ。
Dang.
感謝は
そうじゃなくてもお前を覚えていたい。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's grabbing her hand.
そんな恥知らずな真似はしないよ。し
Huh.
ないけど、君は少し卑怯だと思うな。
Oh, frick.
おまけに僕の体液をそんなに一気に。忘れてた。それで、感謝の言葉はそうなった時は、君が僕の亡骸の前で泣き崩れることに期待しようか。
What?
Is he gonna...
Over her corpse. He's gonna tell her. Oh. Oh. He can tell her in here. And she knows?
What?
She does not seem surprised at all.
そんなにジロジロと見られると恥ずかしいな。俺は死んだら時間を遡って。
What?
死に戻り知ってるんだ。俺は死に戻りよ。死に戻り。死に戻り。死に戻り。
Dude.
落ち着きなよ。君の気持ちはわかる。
Feels so good to say it, probably. Oh my gosh. Poor Subaru, dude. Oh my gosh. What a load off, man. Oh, I freaking feel a load off on his behalf, dude. Poor guy, dude.
Wow, why? Oh.
Oh. I know. She knows. Even the other timelines? She was watching him, okay.
No way.
She can't influence him. Huh. Yeah, is this like a greed thing or...
Right.
Or is there more than just that, though? The value of life. What an interesting title.
Okay, there's nothing else. The value of life.
Yeah.
Holy frick.
So in this realm, either the Witch of Envy can't see him, and so she can't confirm when he says it, or she has no power over him. Excuse me, no power over him, so she can't do anything about it. But then I guess if she could see him, she could just, I guess it would make sense to kill him right after he gets out, because he'd just be right at the same spot. So like either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She's been watching him in all his other timelines.
Has she been watching him all the other timelines? Like that?
She says, I know every step you've taken to get here. Right? Like, that implies other timelines, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm worried that he's being like emotionally vulnerable to someone who's going to take advantage of him.
That's possible.
That's what I'm...
She's also so... I don't know what the word would be, but so like childlike in so many of her interactions with him. She acts so... Like right now she was very... Yeah, she acts like so flustered and so sheepish and shy. And like... She says things like, well, aren't you going to thank me? Like all kind of pretending to be...
Is that the waifu factor? Or is there more to that? Right?
Maybe it is a waifu thing. Okay.
Right? Is it the waifu factor, or is there more than meets the eye when it comes to her character?
I want to say it's more than meets the eye because they kind of built it up as in, I haven't talked to anybody in forever. Like
Right.
I've had no contact with anybody. Like this is the first time.
Right.
Oh, dude, I have so many questions. So many questions. Why
You know
can he
what?
tell it to her? Why can he say it in here? What was that teleportation thing that just happened? Was that to the future? Was that to the past? Well, it couldn't have been the past. There was all those like coats and things there, so it must have been to the future. Who were the frick were those rabbits? What does the tome of wisdom say about Subaru? What is the question? What is I am that person freaking mean? Like apparently his sloth factor is part of what's prevented him from like snapping recently, which like okay, like cuz he did snap last time and then he had Rem to like freaking lift him back up. And yeah, Otto helped him somewhat, but still, I was also feeling that sense of like desperation and hopelessness. But apparently, the sloth factor was just a like extra little bit of glue that held him together. Somehow, she can just override the vow that she made with him that makes him forget. Okay, then what's the point if she can just like override it? Why give it to him in the first place?
Well, she made the vow. She could probably dissolve it, right?
Sure, like why give it to him if she's so willing to dissolve it?
She didn't know she could trust him to keep the secret. That's what she said last time, right? She made him forget
maybe
she couldn't trust that he was going to keep his fucking mouth shut.
Yeah. Okay. And like, what's the nature of Betty? What's this contract that she's under? Apparently, it's gonna make Subaru her ally, and she's gonna be able to help him out with the sanctuary. Why does the witch have all these freaking trials? Why is one of the trials overcoming your past? Like, bro, the list of questions is never ending. I have more. I just want to keep going.
Oh my gosh. Well, George, I have good news. I can answer one question. It wasn't on that list. But I can answer a question finally. I'm legitimately surprised that I don't remember the bunny scene because I do know for a fact, and this last part as well, but I do remember this was the last episode that I saw.
So this is, what did you do here that turned you off from the anime?
This was the one that turned me off to the show. I don't remember anything that happened this episode other than the fact, because I must not have, at this point, I'm so far gone, and I'm just going through the motion of like watching the episodes. I probably watched a bunch of them all in a row even, so it's even harder to remember what's happened when.
Okay.
But I remember distinctly that there was parts in this episode where she was being all frickin' blushy, you know, oh, I've been, there was, I can't remember exactly what it was, but she was saying at some point in here, she was being all frickin', where was it? It was just before, right here. And she's like, oh, I'm all flustered. And she's acting all like she's like, oh, all shy. And then, yeah, there's no change your mind. She's like, I wouldn't do something so shameless. And then this, it was at this moment. I don't know, who knows if I watched the rest of the episode, but let's just say at this moment, I was just like, this is it. This is one of the things in anime that I can't freaking put up with. I can't freaking do it. And I was so checked out from the other things that I was just writing off and not paying attention to that it was just like, I know it's the Subaru's the protagonist and Roswaal just knows things and everything will just work out and blah, 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 blah. And now the crowning jewel of it all, this show is becoming a generic freaking shonen anime harem, and she likes him, and Emilia likes him, and Rem likes him, and I'm sure there's going to be more characters that are like him, and he's building his stupid harem of all these girl characters who are just going to help him out. And of course, the next girl character that's falling for Subaru spontaneously is a super powerful witch, and now he'll have this as an ally. And oh wow, okay, of course. And there's two things that I fucking hate in anime. It's power fantasies and harems. I think they're really fucking dumb and cringe.
Interesting.
So
okay.
I thought that this was just the beginning of that, and maybe it is. We're gonna follow all the way through. But this was the thing that caused me to drop the show, because I was just like, yeah, of course, the super powerful witch that should be his like enemy or something has now fallen for him. Like, oh, like how freaking predictable is this?
But
this
wait,
is the most
she acted this way before in their first meeting.
Yeah, but it was like, that was like the seeds were planted at that point where I was like, she's not freaking like gonna fall for him. Like, really? And then like all the other BS I interpreted as BS happened. And then we had this point and she's blushing again and she's really seeming like she's like flustered. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just fucking done. I'm just fucking done. Listen, it's a petty reason. I was freaking wrong when it comes to all the other stuff. They've done an incredible job of like writing and planting seeds. So I will absolutely amend my freaking feelings. However, I don't know what's going to happen past this point. But if Echidna falls for Subaru, I'm not freaking here for it. I think it's the dumbest freaking thing ever. And anyone can say, well, you know, the other witch of Edby likes him for some reason. He's smiting the witches with a love smite for some reason. There's lore reason. I don't care. I don't care what the reason is. I don't want all these fucking characters falling in love with Subaru spontaneously, because it's just they're only falling in love with him. The lore of why they fall in love with him only exists because it's freaking anime and it's a self-insert freaking MC harem bullcrap that I just don't want anything to do with, and I think it's so freaking cringe. It's just like, yeah, it's just dumb. I just hate it. I hate it so much. It's so cringy, bro. So anyways.
Okay. So do you think she's falling for him?
I think I'll be consistent. I think she's falling for him, or that's why. And then I think maybe even I've been watching you this whole time, that line probably just fucking threw me through a loop. And I was just like, yeah, of course she has. Of course she's been smit this whole time. Her and Emilia is going to fall in love with him. And Rem's been in love with him. And you know what? That was another thing, actually, is I was less invested in the Rem just loves him for, like, that seemed a little bit spontaneous, that she just loved him that much. And so I was like, okay, you know, we've got Emilia as a love interest. Now we've got spontaneously Rem's a super love interest. And I was like, okay, you know, we're on shaky ground. I didn't want to mention it before because it would allude to what the real problem was. But yeah, that was like something that I was like wary of already. I was like, okay, this is two characters now that are like building this like harem. And then now we have this third one. And I was just like, I just don't have time for these shows. There's another show called Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
What a name. Okay.
What a name. That also, I dropped that show for the exact same reason. I loved the first season. In the second season, it got super harem-y, and I just said, nope, I'm out. I don't want anything to do with this freaking nonsense. It repels me like a freaking magnet, bro. Like two of the same.
Like a magnet. Yes, yeah, I know. It's just funny choice of words. Okay, how is that different from Otto? Like, I know why it's different, but is it just because of the gender?
Sure.
Because it's a guy?
Yes. Not because, like, it's like a straight or homosexual thing. It's specifically because I know that all these girls loving an MC who's a guy is like the most tropey freaking anime thing ever. And it's specifically to appeal to people, like nerds, weeb. Listen, I'm not going to say I'm like putting myself on a pedestal here, okay? I'm a freaking weeb. But it's just not something that appeals to me, and I know that shows do it because it appeals to freaking weebs who watch the show, so they can like, oh yeah, like look at all these cute girls, and they all like, listen, I like freaking cute anime girls like it's going out of style, bro. So I'm not saying I'm putting myself on this high horse or anything again, but it's just the fact of like, I know that the show specifically is doing it because like it's to like appease all the weebs and stuff. you can put in cute characters that are there specifically for me to like them because they're cute, but when you make all these girls spontaneously like the MC, the cringe, the like secondhand cringe of like, oh, well, my self-insert, like there are these like trashy shows that we'll never watch on this channel that are just literally like, this guy is in high school or some magical high school, and spontaneously this girl likes him, and the next episode another girl will like him, and the protagonist is so generic that like you could just self-insert and all these girls love you in your mind, and because it's anime and harem and stuff, and it just repels me. It's just, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Listen, man, that sounds like something that I would say. I find similar things like that kind of cringe as well. The whole like, I can't do this in real life, and so I vicariously do it through an anime protagonist is very cringe. I 100% agree with you.
And I'm a total Chad in real life. I get any woman I want, so I can't relate.
All right. Anyways, moving on. So you keep saying spontaneously.
Yes.
I'm assuming you don't necessarily mean spontaneously. Is there any way in which they could organically, multiple girls fall in love with the same guy and you'd be okay with it? Okay, so it's just the fact that there's multiple girls falling in with the same guy.
It's never going to work. It's never going to work because it will always come back. It'll always, because they could say like, well, there's a lore reason why this witch, and maybe even all the witches are just in love with him. Just the Witch of Envy seems to be in love with him, kind of. Now she's like seemingly kind of in love with him, right? It's like, oh, there's a reason why. There's a lore reason why. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. He could be like saving these girls, or he could be like really nice to them and all this stuff. I don't care what the reason is. I just don't want it to be.
Yeah, I think that's the one difference between you and me, because for me, it all depends. This, at least, there are certain things where I'm just like, I don't care. Never going to be okay with it. But like this, for this specific thing, I think for me, it kind of depends on execution, and then not just the execution of how they end up falling in love with him, but what they continue to do with it. Where it's just like, yeah, it just continues to be like a fawning over the main character for, not that I've seen anything like that, right? But it's just my imagined perceptions of what some of this anime might be like.
Terrible.
It's just they continue to fawn over this dude, and he's like totally dumb and stupid and is oblivious to all of it, right? And is just
acknowledges it, but it's just like the most normal human being ever, and there's just no reason that like all these beautiful anime girls just happen to love this like super generic freaking normal guy. Like, come on. Subaru's cool, but like he's just a normal freaking dude who's unhinged sometimes. He's a bit of a character. He doesn't seem particularly attractive physically. Like, he's fine, but like it makes no freaking sense that people are going to start dropping their panties around this guy because he's the MC. Like, it's just so freaking, it doesn't make any sense. Sure. And it's so weird. And it's just like a chicken or the egg thing. It's like, okay, sure, there's like lore that they will all fall in love with him. Okay, but like, did that lore come first for some reason? Or did it come to be because they needed a harem trope because it's going to sell more freaking waifus to people? And that's why the lore is written like that, right? So that's why it'll never work on me.
I see, for me, it's to answer your, is it the chicken or the egg thing? It all for me comes down to theme. What is the underlying theme that the story's trying to tell? I'm sure, I can't think of a specific example right now, but I'm sure where something like that could be executed properly, where it fits with the theme of the general theme of the show. Or like, you know, most shows don't have one theme. They usually have like 3 or 4, right? That they're trying to simultaneously carry through across the story. So if it fits back to a pre-established theme that they've established from the beginning and they've kept going, sure. If the execution is good, I'd be okay with it. If it's not, you know, I'm in your camp there. It's cringy. It's clearly a self-insert. And yeah, I'd probably be very annoyed by it. As far as this show and what Echidna is doing here, I don't necessarily see her falling for him right now. I could maybe, you know, they might do it in the future.
Why would she pat his head? Why would she watch him the whole time? Like, she seems just as obsessed with him as the Witch of Envy.
Well, maybe she's obsessed with him because the Witch of Envy is obsessed with him. Right?
Oh,
like
great.
maybe
more
there's
lore reasons for more witches to be
no,
obsessed with him.
but just being obsessed with him doesn't equal being in love with him.
Okay.
Like she could wanna be watching him because like why did the Witch of Envy pick him in the first place? We don't know.
Because he's the MC and we got to have a bunch of female characters who love the MC. That's why, George. Bro, it freaking breaks down for me so fast.
What if he's able to free the witches somehow?
Oh,
right. Well, that's why the Witch of Envy needs her.
They'd be so indebted to him and they would love him even more,
gosh,
George.
Bro.
Oh, that's why all the witches love him and they'll support him. In fact, he's going to get a whole team of witches now. Just bring out all the witches. It'll be great, George.
Yes, they can be obsessed with him in a non-romantic way, is what I'm trying to say.
That's freaking borderline harem right there, bro.
Well, like obsessed maybe is the wrong terminology, right? But they can have a vested interest in him, and it can be non-romantic. Like both of those things can happen. I could be wrong, and they certainly could very easily, from where they're standing right now, pivot into the witch being, infatuated with him in a romantic way. But I'm not sold yet that that's a direction they're headed.
Yeah, she's just blushing and patting his head and watching him the whole time and taking care of him. And
has she been taking care of him?
She's greedy. She's just so greedy that she happens to want Subaru so much of all the people and of all the things.
Has she been like taking care of him? You think?
No, she says she's only watched. She literally just said she hasn't done anything. Okay, right? She's only watched.
So because she wants.
She can't stop watching
knowledge.
Him. Oh, Subaru's so great. Oh, isn't he great? She's just so compelled for some freaking reason. Dude. Oh, man, what it could be.
Yeah, it's possible this becomes romance. I think it's too early to tell.
Well, regardless, we're going to follow through on this one. We will succeed where Graham has previously failed.
Okay.
Again,
right.
I take full responsibility for the other parts of the show that I didn't like. I think that in the context of paying more attention, I think that those things have fixed. And it might be this is a jobless reincarnation scenario where I have a satisfactory outcome of whatever this is. I'm not going to say there's going to be a satisfactory reason, because if it is indeed a harem, I don't care what their reason is.
Sure.
But there might be a satisfactory outcome. Maybe she's trying to manipulate him in some way. Maybe this has all been a ruse, and she actually is pretending to be flustered and cutesy like this. It's not likely. Listen, I like the cute, flustered echidna. Like, I like this whole thing. The problem is it is directly related to the MC. That's what I don't like. If it was like she was being, if it was just like a one-time thing and she was like someone off the frickin' street and Subaru did some kind of charming thing and she was just like, oh, charmed for a second. It's like, okay, fine. She got flustered from that one thing. Fine. But this seems like she's like concentratedly freaking focused on Subaru in a way that makes it seem harem-y, right? Or if it was like she's being swooned by some other thing that's not like, it's hard, I think, to break off from we have these characters like the MC in this way, but I swear to you, it's not harem bait, right? That's incredibly freaking difficult to separate yourself from.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, main character is the main character for a reason. They're the inciting incident for everything else that happens to almost everybody. Otherwise, they wouldn't be the main character, right?
Sure, sure. But like, how many pieces of fiction have all of the freaking major female marketable waifu characters fall in love with him so that they become more marketable, breedable?
Oh no, I'm not saying the falling in love part. I'm saying like why is he the focal point of everything? It's like, well, I mean, he's the main character, like. What do you expect? This is a story. You have to have a main character.
No, I'm specifically talking about the romance perspective. Like, of course, he's the main character. He's going to have the focus. That's totally, it is what it is. I'm fine with that.
I see. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the romance is. Yes. As far as the rest of the episode,
yep.
I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and
I don't know what her frickin' aim is here. Like, I swear to frick, George, if her aim of doing all this is because she's fucking in love with Subaru, I'm gonna frickin' scream.
That feels so cheap. I would hate that too, because it would just be cheap. And
yes.
I have not received, or I have not seen cheap writing in this story.
100%. 100%. You're probably right.
So
I hope I'm wrong.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
This is it, George. We are at for sure a place where, I mean, to be fair, on this rewatch, I basically forgot everything about the show. But now we're at a true point of no return.
Blind for both of us. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
I don't have any speculation this time around. It's just questions, and the questions keep mounting. I already
certainly had questions. You went on quite the question rant.
It doesn't stop. I need something. Yeah. Somebody tell me something. I hope. Oh, please. I just hope that next week, both of next episode that will be that 9 and 10.
Yes.
Just, I hope Echidna just tells him what his plan is. I don't care if it's an exposition dump. I would forgive the show at this point if she's just like, all right, well, let me like freaking read the script. Oh yes, okay, this is what I have to tell you now.
George
like, dude,
is begging for an exposition dump at this point.
Yes, something, please.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Also, the execution of Subaru being able to tell her that he can return by death.
That's
fantastic.
That was nice. That was euphoric.
Fantastic. Euphoric is the perfect word for it. Yeah. I felt the levity in my own chest just watching this. I was like, bro, how is it that I'm feeling this? What?
Yeah.
What's happening right now? This anime is making me feel feelings not allowed.
George, no, your normie soul, it's corroding.
Yes, not allowed, anime.
Oh man, yeah, because like I don't know, like I feel, and I'm sure you do as well, but like you really feel the pent up anxiety and freaking like tension.
I didn't realize
just, like, stress
how much. Yeah, I didn't realize how pent up it was until there was that release from Subaru, and I was like, bro, I was keeping that in, obviously to a fraction of a degree that a real Subaru would be keeping, but like, it was just nice. It was just, dang. Even though she can't do anything, probably, even though she can't change, maybe she's not even going to tell him. Yeah, maybe she's not even going to tell him like how to overcome it or whatever. Like if she does, fantastic, great. I'd love that. But even if she can't, just getting it out to one person is so nice and so cathartic.
Yes.
All right.
Nice enough to drop the whole show over, clearly.
Oh my gosh, yes. Exactly.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
All right.
No, it's this is a great episode. You know, asterisk. So that's good.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see what happens.
We'll see.
I feel like it's too early for romance. I'm not saying they can't bring in the romantic element, but jumping straight from this to romance would feel so cheap. And this show has not been cheap at all. Like in any of the timelines, anything else that's happened, like his deaths have been convenient because they've reset bad things, but they haven't felt cheap. Any of them, even the convenient ones.
I agree. I agree. 99%. However, I feel less now, but I still do to a degree, and I certainly felt a lot last time. Was the writing was really tight, except for Rem falling so in love, head over heels for him, and it was this. Yeah. It was Rem's kind of almost cheap like nature, and then this that's like, well, if they're gonna be cheap with that, you're gonna cheapen the writing again to make more harem stuff, right? It's like, oh wow, there's so much good writing all over the place, but like you know, now it feels like in season 2 they're cheapening. Like I've mentioned, I won't rehash the stuff I had a problem with, you know, back in the previous episodes that I felt at the time were cheap, but now in retrospect don't feel as cheap. But like it was just like, oh wow, the writing on season 2 has dropped off a cliff. Like they're just cheapening everything for all these freaking tropes. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to think back to like Ram specifically.
She fell fast.
Like Subaru. Yeah, but he also did like a lot for her. But yeah, like I remember myself, like I was surprised, like such a 180 from being like, I'm going to kill you now because I think you're a witch fiend, to like, you're the greatest human on earth, that I'm willing to be second place just to be near your presence. Yeah. So
come on, kind of weird.
Okay. Maybe there's some validity in that, but the reason, and it's obviously two different things. One is a romance and the other is like the whole premise of the show, but it just feels like it would be so easy if they're going to be cheap on anything, having death be an out. It's such a temptation. Like the author, I'm sure, has probably hit writer's block a time or two. And it's like, I could just have him die right now. Like I could literally, obviously this is taking it to the extreme, right? But I could have the equivalent of, and a meteor falls on his head and he dies and he's reset back. Like there's that temptation, right? To write yourself out of a hole with a cheap death. And none of the deaths have been cheap. And I feel like that's one of the easiest things to fall into. There's also the fact that like Ram actively dislikes him.
Allegedly. If she's a tsundere, then it's not exactly the case, but it seems like she does like him. She does help him a lot. She just insults
she
him
likes him, but it's not like a romance like she sounds like Roswaal is her romantic interest.
The other thing is like, just before you continue with the cheap death things, every time they have a death that's like, oh, we need the meteor to fall on his head, it's like oh, frick, a meteor is going to fall soon. Like it just becomes like a major plot point of like, oh, a monster came out of the castle and just like killed Subaru. How convenient. It's like, yeah, well, this is now revealed information about the future or something that we wouldn't have found otherwise. So it actually becomes more interesting when there is a kind of extreme convenient death, because it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like how they say it in improv, right? You got to go yes and. You got to take what the other person did and continue on to it. Like the deaths have been, yes, he died, and this is why this is kind of a bad thing, right? A new obstacle for him to overcome.
Right.
So yeah. Anyways, I'm still optimistic that they're not going to go down the harem trope. Honestly, if any anime that we've watched is going to have a harem trope, I feel like it's going to be Jobless Reincarnation. That one is ripe for it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
For sure, yeah. The great thing about Jobless Reincarnation is they're not nearly... Like, it feels like the affection that the girl characters have for him right now is more like adoration than it is like romantic love. Like,
sure.
Yeah, we won't get into the whole details on that because
that's another anime.
But that's another show. But yeah, interesting. So yeah, I feel like it just hasn't struck me bad in the same way that Zenless, that ReZero has. That Z's really freaking with me. So well, yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know.
I just have a last question for you before we end. Let's pretend you didn't rewatch this because of the channel, but your experience as watching it now was your first time also watching it the first time, right? So like the first time they watched it, you had this experience that you're having right now. You paid attention. You have the exact same feelings about the entire season as you do now. Would you have quit the show then?
Possibly, yeah.
Even still.
Yeah. Because it's just becoming a freaking harem, bro. Like the whole show is going to be undercut by the fact that all the women characters just like fall for him immediately and it becomes a harem. Like, of course the witch is going to help him now. She's freaking Smith. It's freaking lame.
Wow, I'm shocked.
It's a lame reason to have her, this powerful character, help him out. It's freaking stupid.
I'm shocked you would still quit the show though with everything else.
Bro,
Dang,
Do not
dude,
underestimate
okay.
how petty I freaking am, okay?
Apparently.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
it's just because, like, listen, if she does it because there's some kind of freaking greedy reason, which is very possibly the case. She's got some kind of freaking greedy reason. Okay, fine. Like, she's manipulating him, and she's not doing it for his good, but she's doing it for her good, and their goals happen to align. But, like, she's not really on his team.
Would that be love, though? Would that be love?
No, I don't think... I'm talking about, like, she's not really on his team. She's just using him, right?
Oh,
then
I see.
that's
Okay.
totally fine. Then that's great. Then
Yeah.
it explains why she's acting like this and, like, has been watching him and blah, blah, blah. Because she needs all of these dominoes to be set up to manipulate and take advantage of him. Then it's totally fine. Then it's not really a harem. It was just a false flag. But the problem is, Graham doesn't usually get that far into a harem/power fantasy show to frickin' find out. That's why I dropped Jobless Reincarnation, because it seemed like it was becoming a freaking power fantasy, and I just wasn't here for it. I was like, we're freaking done with this. So yeah, same thing. I just can't with that whole nonsense. I don't know why. I remember liking shows near high school time where it had a bunch of cute anime girl characters who were like smit for some frickin' character for MC, and I didn't. Maybe I just didn't like register what it was. I just like seeing all the cute anime girls, and I wasn't paying attention to anything else. But at some point, I got to the point where I was just like, "This is so pandery. This is so cringy and awful. I just can't. Like, I'm not gonna be pandered like this. It's not gonna work on me." So, yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to belay the point. Everyone finally knows. I can finally say it. I'm sorry if everyone is disappointed with my reasoning, but, you know,
sure.
There it is.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I'm still excited to see what's coming. I hope next episodes we get some answers, dude.
Yes.
Like I said, this was the line. Okay.
Now, this is
next time is the line.
And it definitely won't move at all.
That I will be legitimately mad if we don't get some answers next episode. I don't need answers to all the questions. That's fine. I don't expect it. But just something concrete, dude. Something so that, like, the puzzle, I can put at least like 2 corners down. And yeah, the rest of the puzzle is unsolved. But right now, it's still in the freaking box with the freaking plastic wrapper over it, okay? I just need something. Just something to anchor myself so that I can be like, okay, I know this is a fact. I know that any speculation that I do in the future, I have this anchor to hold on to. And so I can't deviate too much. Because right now, everything could be speculation, bro. If he woke up from like a freaking dream and he's like, whoa, what a weird dream I had. And he freaking looks at the camera and says, have a good night, everybody. And like freaking Donald Duck, Bugs Bunny walks in there. I'd be like, I guess it was possible. Sure, the freaking author took us for a loop because there was never any answers and it was all weird and wild. Okay, whatever, right?
Right.
I need an anchor. That's why I'm freaking clamoring for answers so badly. I need to anchor myself because right now I feel like I'm flailing in the air and I want something.
Surely, George, surely this scenario will absolutely freaking yield answers. Like, this is perfectly set up for us to get answers. It's gotta.
Dude. There's
we
no
got
way.
2 whole episodes next. There's no freaking way. There's no way.
Yeah.
Or they'll just turn into a harem, and then we won't get any answers, and everyone will be dissatisfied.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll catch you guys next time, everybody, because we're going to have to find out one way or another if it's a harem or not. And we better get answers whether it's a harem or not next episode.
Hopefully we'll both be happy, George.
Yes, we'll see. But if you want to see this 2 weeks ahead of time, go ahead and check out the Patreon and the channel membership. In fact, a huge thank you to our premium community because they're the ones that picked this anime for us to watch. And hit that subscribe button while you're down there. It helps us out more than you think. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, buddy.
Take care.